Fans, on your feet, and welcome your 2029 Kansas City Chiefs!
On the visitor's sideline, there's the head coach of the Ravens. His squad coming in winning 3 of their last 4 games. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Throwing Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's another.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Ryland's kick here is good, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Ravens.
He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
Wow,
yards.
they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. First and 10 now from the 36. They bring the tight end in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
And it all starts with that missed block up front. Anytime a defender's able to get upfield and vertical that far, there's just really not much you can do to stop it.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Waterani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 23 yards. That's another Baltimore.
Play action now. Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. The Chiefs.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
From the gun, Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's putting together a remarkable season currently, leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. A throw on the move is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's a gain of a yard.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
First down.
Play action here. Mahomes out of the backfield. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Mahomes now to throw on set. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Namde Matabike. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long, as we are ready to get back underway. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 4th down.
J.K. Scott.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. We'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Back to throw, Jackson. This pass deflected and caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
The kick is good.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The Chiefs offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man. That's Dante Fortin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. But he swung out wide to Spears. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A tight end in motion now. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Putting the tight end in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
Loss of 3 yards.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
1st down, Ravens.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. Remember, they have the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. They'll try again as they start on 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hard to the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
23, Chiefs 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, faking the give. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9. At the 42.
Now a give up the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Baltimore.
Jackson. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now it's second and 1. Handoff here, up the middle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll come up now for second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Jackson's pass.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Give on the ground, and nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
At the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down.
And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to...
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple.
At the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And, they smack him down There, big hit, right at the line. No gain.
Makes it 3rd and
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Genty. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Ashton Genty, the ball
From just
carrier.
across the midfield
He's
stripe.
across midfield
Here's
to the
2nd and 8.
49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a 44-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now. Mahomes. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here's Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He'll get this off to Genty. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Here's Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get about 5.
27, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
From
and
the
4.
38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Motion man is the tight end going right. They'll stick with him again. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Dak's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
87.
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a run going left, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. On third down, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. They'll motion a tight end right. From the gun, here's a handoff, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 3rd and short, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time, and the Ravens are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Yeah. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, KC.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Play action here. Mahomes. And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
37. Chiefs 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down behind the line of
Lost
scrimmage.
one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson now. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Jackson's pass complete to number 27. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll start on the ground with Tenchi. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Thornton. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll find Tenchi out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. The throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
Makes the score Ravens 37, Chiefs 24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson going to keep it himself. Oh, the ball comes out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
First down throw, Mahomes, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he will score! Game on! Dante Thornton. Touchdown, KC. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Chiefs are back within 6.
Chiefs, 31.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Able to make one-man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Play action now. Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Ravens first down.
Design. Oh, the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Here's first and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Ravens.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end,